Welcome back to another episode of Video City TV. I am your host, Callie Ann, and today's artist spotlight is Josiah Ray. Thank you so much for being here on the show.
Uh,
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How did you get into music? When did you start?
all right, so longest story short ever. I started rapping when I was 17. I was freestyling. Like, I couldn't listen to music I wanted to at work. I was working at Papa Murphy's with Pizza Boy and shit. And so I put on instrumentals on Pandora and I found myself rapping in my head. And I told my brother, like my boy Jake, who took me and his family took me when I was like 15. I'm 32 now.
Ah,
Uh, but I told him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I used to rap all the way in the hood." Da, da, da. So we started rapping at parties, and people eventually were like, "Do you got any songs we can check out?" And I was like, "No." So I started writing when I was like 23. I didn't start recording until I was 24. Started doing shows at 27. I've been on two tours so far, two
wow.
or three.
So you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, I've been all or nothing. Literally, I've been homeless over this. I slept in a Greyhound station on tour for 4 days and for 4 nights and 3 days. So I could do a competition, and the
Yeah.
competition was like they already had a winner. So like I was stuck out there too. So Angel Investor actually like bailed me out and got me home. It
Wow.
was super cool. Thank God for that.
What? Wow. What did you think you learned from that whole experience? Like, why did that even happen? That's crazy. They already had a winner and you were out there. Like the struggles of an artist, you guys. This is crazy.
It was rough, man. Like I was Salt Lake City was where it was at. It was insane. Like people were getting kicked out of bathrooms and stuff for doing drugs, and I'm like trying to wash my feet in this thing because it's like I was out there exploring the city, and I got gross for a little bit.
Yeah. What are your influences and what makes you go towards music continuously every day?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm obsessed. Like it's a reason to wake up in the morning for me. Um, I've got other reasons to live for now. I'm helping take care of my niece and shit. But I don't
Oh,
know. I was told recently that music runs in my family, so that explains some of it. Ever since I don't know, rhythm is what it is. I feel like that's what it is. It gets me. It's like I've got natural rhythm, but like it's a way to get my aggression out. But it's also for like even when I'm feeling sad, like because I've been going through rehab and whatnot, and like I got out August 18th, and it's been rough adjusting mentally. I'm on medication and shit now because I'm bipolar and ADHD, schizoaffective, which helps with
yeah.
the creativity. But other than that, like,
So do you feel
music
like
just,
music is an
I just hear stuff.
outlet? Yeah, do you feel like music is like an outlet for you? It's a way for you to express and tap into like your inner demons and really let it go.
Yeah, it is. And like when doing shows is like the biggest high that I get in life, pretty much, other than the natural like
Wow.
occurrences that happen.
Yeah, all that
Like,
adrenaline that you feel right before you get on stage and seeing the people. Do you feel like you become like a different person? Like you have like an alter
oh
ego on
yeah, I
stage?
snap right into character.
Does he
It's
have a
weird. Like,
name? Does he have a
huh?
name? Does he have a name besides Josiah Ray?
Oh man, the first name I was ever given, because both my names were given to me. People used to call me J Real,
Jay
and so
Real.
yeah, so because like my name's Jesse, and then they're like, you spit that real shit. All right, that's
Uh,
dope. Because me, I'm just rapping. We were just drunk and smoking weed and shit. We were kids partying and just rapping whatever came to our heads and just I don't know.
Yeah, and like I was listening to some of your music and it's very, very diverse. I really love the song California, that song that the music video we're actually going to show you guys in a little bit while we get to know Josiah Ray here. So can you tell me a little bit about how California came to be and why it's called California, how that song came to be?
So before I put myself in rehab, I was really bad into drugs, and ironically enough, I was coming down really bad, and like I heard this melody in my head. So
Uh,
I looked around on YouTube for something that sounded like it, and I found the exact
wow.
thing that I was hearing in my head. And so I
Wow.
started like humming to it, and I found myself like singing melodies. That's the day that I learned how to like articulate melodies on my own. But I feel like it
Yeah.
was God given to me. So, but I was talking with a woman that I had been previously involved with, and I know the artist's life does not, go well with a kindergarten teacher's life. So, didn't really work out. And I guess the articulation from the pain came to be California. the name California came from the beat name, and I'm also from California, so it's
Oh,
like,
we didn't know that. Nice.
yeah, I was born in California, up in North Cal, Livermore. I grew up
Wow.
in Portland, Oregon, and then like moved out to the Midwest when I was like 15.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
And
yeah,
the song
California
is
came out of a
featuring.
bad situation.
Oh, okay. So, wow, that song came out of a bad situation. Oh my God. But like Adele's whole album came from like a bad situation or quote unquote bad. You don't ever really want to label anything as like bad or good. There's
Right. It just wasn't one
always
of my
two
favorite
sides of
times
the
in
coin.
life.
Yeah, that's so much better. Yeah, you reframe your words so that it's a whole different experience for you. But that's really cool how like, situations like that can create some of the best music. Like I really love that song. I love the beat and everything. And it's like one of those like chill vibey songs. So if you guys ever get a
Yeah.
chance, listen to that song, add it on your playlist. It's so dope. That's California featuring Makara. That's his name.
Yeah, Marlon Makara. He
How did you
helped
meet
me
him? How did he
engineer.
get involved in the song?
Oh man, he and I have been friends for a minute. Uh, man, we struggled together for a little bit too. Like I remember he got kicked out of his mom's house, and I had moved in with a friend who like basically was investing in me, saying like, "Yo, you can come stay with me, just work on your music, focus on that." And I was like, "All right, cool." And people get their feelings about stuff. Things just happen. But he was staying with me for a little bit over there, and then like we ended up migrating somewhere else. But yeah, we've been doing music for a minute together.
Oh,
He just had
wow.
a
So
baby.
do you guys have other songs together or because I
Yeah,
just saw
actually we
that one.
do.
Oh,
It,
really?
yeah, they should be on his playlist on his Spotify on his platforms. I've got his songs on mine, but like since I'm signed to the Orchard and they do my distribution, the way that they have it is the songs that I had features with that I put out with him. One of them's called Daddy Long Day, DIH, and it's like a exclamation point at the end. His title. He came to me with the song. I was like, "Yo, I need you to do a verse because he does choruses, I do verses. We just snap together. So
Wow,
we've got
that's
a few
cool.
together.
That's really cool. Okay. That's awesome. I like that. How like you can just come up with so much different stuff. Because I was listening to all of your music and they're all so different from each other. Like even the sounds, I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting that.
I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. But what kind of artist would you say you are?
Um, I mean, I'm a diverse artist. Like,
Yeah.
you need a sound from me, I can provide that because I've felt almost every feeling known to man. I feel like,
Yeah.
except for like the loss of a child or like
Yeah.
maybe somebody closer dying or something like that. I don't know. I've had a lot of people die on me, but like I don't know. I've just become like really. I don't know how to say it. It's like yeah, my
Yeah,
brain's
I
like
really like that story that you shared with me with like the whole California song, how like you had the beat in your head and then you went looking for it and you found something that had that vibe that you were looking for. I think it's really cool
diverse.
and it goes to show you that like, what you think of, you can actually manifest and it's already out there for you, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you think of. So when you're mindful with your thoughts, it's like really cool what can come out of it. So speaking of being mindful of your thoughts and manifesting, I think it's really cool that you're signed with this distribution. Can you tell us what that's like and what that journey has brought into your life?
Yeah. So this happened August 5th of last year.
Okay, cool.
um, I've been hand selected. I guess there was 9 of us that were hand selected and had been being watched for like a year or so before they reached out to us. But so somebody that I had come into contact with on Facebook uh, got a hold of me multiple times actually while I was on acid, and I thought it was just like me hallucinating or some shit, like. But it was real every fucking time. And then on my way out to LA for my 32nd or for my 31st birthday last year is when I signed my deal. My A&R is Sin Crawford, dude's fucking dope. Makes dope ass beats too. Ken Willis is the dude I spoke to, and he's very open. So if there's like any other artists that are interested in possibly exploring the distribution uh, side of being an independent artist, that's probably the best deal you can get. It's like an 80-20 split, which is what I got. Um, And what they do is they you submit your song, and then you got like an 8 week time period where you're waiting for them to drop the song. But in actuality, that's like the time that you're using to market and promote it. But like, since I'm broke as fuck, like, there's no marketing and promoting other than like me sliding this into people's DMs. I'm like just broadcasting as much as I can, and that only gets you so much. But it's
Yeah.
like if you're good, if you're truly good at something, somebody will find you. And that really
That
happened. Like,
works
I
too.
focused a year.
Yeah.
I lived with a friend for a year, and like that really happened. Like, I'm talking about Sony's distribution label, The Orchard, and they're like one of the biggest, one of the biggest fucking distributors on the planet. You can find me on any platform, radio service, any streaming service. Uh, and I got casted for a Netflix series that's going to be in progress soon. I'll have more
Wait,
information about that.
what?
Yeah, so that's another thing we got going.
Oh shit. Okay, you heard it here first. Video City TV. Josiah Ray's casted on a Netflix show. That's exciting. Can you tell us, can we know about it? Like, are you allowed to tell us
Oh
about
no,
it?
that's all I can. That's all I can disclose.
Oh, dang. Okay, so make sure you guys follow Josiah Ray and follow his journey. He has so much going on for himself. So is there anything else we can expect? Is there new projects coming out? Like,
Yeah, I'm working on an album right now. I just dropped an EP last month on the 25th, um, called Almost Homeless, because I was almost homeless at the time when I was putting it together. Um,
wow. And
yeah,
the
other than
game,
that,
the grind
just
doesn't stop. Like,
it
you were
really
still going through
doesn't.
those
Like,
struggles and you still made music. You still were passionate about it. How do you
I
keep
started a beat
that?
earlier today, but while I was fighting this depression, I just woke up from a nap from. Like,
How do you do it? How do you like keep up the passion and the motivation to keep doing music even on your lowest days? What keeps you going?
I heard this quote one time saying, "You gotta want to win more than you want to breathe."
Wow.
And like, to breathe, that's living. So it's like you gotta want this more than you want to live, and you gotta be willing to sacrifice anything and everything to do what you're gonna do, because if it's really something that deep, then it's probably for a higher purpose, and it's probably something that's gonna help a lot of people other than just yourself. Like, because this music's saving people, it's saving people's lives. Like,
Music is
um,
powerful. It's very
yeah,
powerful. It moves people. Literally, it'll move your head. It'll move your body. Like it'll move your heart and your soul, depending on like the message and especially if you resonate with that artist. That's so beautiful. That's so inspiring, man. To
I
just
appreciate that,
keep
and
going
that
like
just means I'm
that.
doing my job.
Yeah, because I know it's not easy. There's a lot of people who go through their dark days and it's like, how do you keep going after that? So it's really cool. I love that quote. Like
Yeah, it's
you're
just
gonna wanna,
the picture's way bigger than we are. It's just a small fractal in the whole scheme of things.
yeah, yeah, you're gonna have to want to win more than you want to breathe. Wow. So like in terms of winning, that means like moving towards like what really makes you happy, what really moves you in a sense, and that's like music for you. It seems like it comes to you easily, like in a flow state. The way you described how like you started your journey, like the way you were writing and how like you were involved with all these people and you keep attracting artists into your life as well who are
It's,
pursuing the same
it's
thing. So
definitely
that's
been
cool.
methodical, if you will, ahead of its time. It's like best way I could explain it is like, I don't know. I hear something in my head, it tells me to do something music related, or like I just
Yeah.
get these nudges, like a little nudge to do something, and I do it, and it just like
Yeah.
works out somehow. I think it's got to be God in the universe. Like, there's
It
too
sounds like
many.
intuition. It sounds like you're
Yeah,
tapping in and really just like listening to yourself. And then when you listen to yourself, it like flows so much easier like that. So when it comes to your music journey, what do you feel is your biggest lesson that you've learned so far?
man, don't underestimate anything. Always
Oh,
keep an open perspective. Don't doubt yourself, especially because, like, I don't know, being able to manifest whatever you want, how you want, is a big responsibility. So you got to be careful with that.
yeah.
Careful what you wish for.
Why do you say that? Do you have like a little lesson for us? something that you wished for and you're like, whoa, okay, didn't mean for it to happen
I
that
don't know,
way,
just
but
be sure. You just got to be sure that you got to be sure that you want this because, like, I've sacrificed matters of the heart. You know, like I had a family at one time. They weren't biologically mine, but I stepped up to the plate one time, and one thing I can remember her saying was, "I wish I could be your everything, but I already know that music is." So that right there is like,
wow.
you just got to find a way to integrate what you want in life together. You know, it's all a puzzle.
Wow. Wow. Gems after gems after gems. We thought it was going to be about you, but you're still constantly serving the world, even with your words right now, being able to like be vulnerable and tap into that and still release music. Like that's true artistry right there. I'm really excited to see what else comes forward with you. And I can't wait to see this Netflix series and to see what else happens. Like, I can't wait for your growth to be able to witness it now. Video City TV, we're on Josiah Ray right now. So make sure you follow him. Make sure you check him out. Make sure you check out his music. And we're about to show Josiah Ray's latest music video, California, featuring Makara. Thank you for being here.
Go, take a trip with the blue. We can go to California, take a trip up to Astoria. But would you be happy again? I know you're not happy with them, no you're not happy with them. And I don't want to control you, I just want you to know I adore you. Won't you come back again, live, love, and laugh again? Won't you come back again, live, love, and laugh again? No, no, no. We can leave, we can go any place that you want to be. If you don't,